It's white coat season. Burrell College is getting ready for 2 back-to-back white coat ceremonies. Learn how we are welcoming more than 300 new student doctors. Hurricanes are on top of mind. We got the tips that will help make a difference when weather turns bad. Learn why one student physician decided to enter medical school. It's a family story that makes a difference and is sure to touch your heart. That story coming up. And this summer, future doctors are diving into discovery. Burrell College's summer research experience is in full swing. See how this program is shaping tomorrow's physicians. Big milestones and bold moves. Burrell College is growing, and leading the charge is President John Hummer. He joins us to talk about exciting updates and what's next for the future. All that and much more. So let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome to the DL Pulse, a podcast about osteopathic medicine, community, and education. I'm your host, Sidney Alvarez. Now, this podcast is brought to you by Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine and sponsored by GCU. Learn how GCU is the credit union that can help you meet your financial goals. Visit gcu.com for more. Now, our summer research experience is underway. It is a 5-week program where students engage in full-time research alongside faculty mentors. Check out how this opportunity is shaping future physicians through hands-on learning and discovery.
So our summer research experience is a chance for students to engage in a dedicated summer research experience with faculty mentors. It's a 5-week program. Students engage in research for roughly a full-time commitment every week, so it's really a deep dive into research experience. This is sort of the backbone of our understanding of the human biology, and so this, I think, will help students be able to think through problems in a scientific manner and really come to understand how knowledge is generated. They can engage in research further, and then that can often and has resulted in our students giving presentations at national conferences and our students winning awards at national conferences, which is based on the research that they did here under the mentorship of a Burrell faculty member. In the fall coming up, we're going to be occupying a new space here that's going to be much closer and will enable more students and more faculty to engage in research, and hopefully will foster just a continued growth in our research enterprise.
What a great opportunity. Now, doctors decide to enter the field of medicine for many different reasons. And since we are just coming off the heels of Father's Day, here's the story of one student physician and how her father has inspired her.
Hi, my name is Isha Chabra, and I'm a first-year student doctor here at the Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine. For me, medicine has been more than just treating an illness. It's about the human exchange that you make with that patient. When you care for a patient, you're caring for their favorite things, their memories, and all the little things that make them them. I've always known that I wanted to pursue medicine, but that calling became even more real after my dad passed away 2 years ago. That experience showed me that when you care for a patient, you're not just caring for a patient, but you're caring for their family as well. It's also the first time where I realized that by helping healing others, I can heal parts of myself too. Losing my dad left a space in me that I didn't know would be ever filled. But by being there for others during their most vulnerable times, it's given my grief a sense of meaning and purpose. I chose Burrell because Burrell is a mission-driven school. Burrell's mission is to support, advocate, and be there for underserved populations, and that's the aspect that spoke to me the most. I'll never move on from losing my dad, but I'll move forward with him, and I'll move forward with the love and the light and the life that he left behind me that will ultimately help me become the best physician I know I will be.
Great story. Thank you so much. Now, in other news, hurricane season is underway and is predicted to be an above-average season with 13 to 19 named storms. That is why it is important for you to always keep safety in mind. Here's Dr. Lee Scheinbart with some hurricane preparedness tips. Watch this.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lee Scheinbart with Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine. As hurricane season begins, it is critical that we take steps now to be ready. I'm FEMA certified in disaster preparedness, and I've lived in Brevard County for many, many years. I have been through multiple hurricanes, and I know how quickly things can change. There are 3 things you can do today. First, always monitor official communications from Burrell College. We'll send timely updates and instructions to help keep you safe throughout the storms. Second, build your emergency kit before a storm is on the way. Include things like food, water, medications, flashlights, portable phone chargers, batteries, and pet supplies. Third, know your safe zone. If you're in an evacuation area, plan your route. If not, choose a secure interior away from the windows to shelter in place. Preparedness saves lives. Start now and stay alert, and stay safe this hurricane season.
Great tips, Dr. Scheinbart. Now it's time for our first break. It's white coat season. Burrell College is getting ready for 2 back-to-back white coat ceremonies. Learn how we are welcoming more than 300 new student doctors. Big milestones and bold moves, Burrell College is growing, and leading the charge is President John Hummer. He joins us to talk about exciting updates and what's next for the future.
You will grow. Your patience and care will pay off. Sure, you can get some help along the way, but you will do it. You will do it all, and we'll be with you to make it happen. Open a GECU savings account online now.
Your time is now, right here at the Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine. We have a 99% graduate residency placement and more than 850 physician preceptors, plus a simulation department, gross anatomy, and research labs. We offer Mission Medicine, a community-based learning experience, with 2 campus locations, New Mexico and Florida. Go to burrell.edu and apply today. And remember, your time is now.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We're joined now by President John Hummer, and we're going to talk about and look ahead at our new academic year and reflect on the incredible achievements that brought us to this point. Sir, thank you much for being on the show.
Thanks, Sid.
So what are you most excited about? It's a new year that we're getting ready to enter. What are you excited about?
Well, I'm just really excited. Well, first, let me just say just how thankful I am for this last year. It was a great year for the college. We were able to get our new campus in Florida opened. Everybody worked so hard this last year, our faculty, our staff, and it's that momentum that we've built over this last year, heading into this upcoming year, that I'm very excited about. With the new class coming in both in Florida and here in New Mexico, that's always the best part, is when they arrive on campus. And then also as we head into this year, one of the big initiatives that our academic leadership is focused on is it'll be our 10th cohort. Our first class started in 16. This will be the 10th year as a new class entering. And they're really going to be taking a look at our curriculum as a medical school, look to innovate further, to make improvements. Our faculty has done a great job, but really the focus on improving our overall curriculum is kind of a major initiative this year.
Yes.
And it's a big undertaking. But our faculty are outstanding, and they're looking forward to looking, because there's a lot of new innovations going on within medical education. You have the advent of AI. How is AI going to be implemented within medical education?
Yes.
How is it going to be regulated so that it's used appropriately? So that's a big initiative this year. And also the other thing that we're very excited about is that we'll be converting from a single degree medical school, medical college, to a health sciences college. It's been
very exciting.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years in the making with the Higher Learning Commission, which is an institutional accreditor. And we will be receiving next month, we believe, final approval for our membership as a member of the Higher Learning Commission. And then that allows us to really expand into a health sciences college and to develop new schools and looking at other healthcare programs that meet the needs of our service, our mission regions, and we'll be launching new programs in the future. So we're excited about that.
So much happening quickly, and you mentioned momentum earlier. How do you keep that momentum going?
It's all about mindset. So, you know, as you know, being part of our team, one of the things that we've been working on, you know, on a regular basis this last year and going into this year is our organizational health. You know, you could be an organization with the brightest people, the most innovative people, the best strategic minds, but if the organization is not healthy, then you're really limited.
Right.
And what do I mean by organizational health? And what we've defined here, kind of the thesis of organizational health, is minimizing politics, minimizing bureaucracy, enhanced communication, building trust, cohesion among our team, enhanced communication. We measure ourselves every 2 years on a engagement survey by a company called Modern Think that does this as part, you know, of 1,000 higher education institutions. And we're benchmarked against what they call the honor roll.
Yes.
And on the question is kind of the top box thing of when it's all said and done, I consider this a great place to work. That's the question. And with 90% of our faculty and staff replying to our survey, we hit the honor roll number on that question, national honor roll. But we're proud of that, but we also know that there's parts of the organization that we have to continually work on to improve. So to your question, you know, what creates that motivation? It's mindset.
Yes.
It's focusing on all of us, myself included, being a better version of ourselves, a better team member, a better communicator, and always focused on the mission. And so I'm excited about our continued focus on organizational health.
Can we just pause for a second and reflect on this past year? So many things transpired, so many amazing things, from match day to the opening of a campus. Can you just kind of touch on these things a little bit for us?
Yeah, of course, the highlight this last year was the culmination of really five years in the making, leading up to the opening of a 4-year campus, an additional location in Melbourne, Florida. And last July of 2024, we matriculated a brand new class of 100 medical students. And then in January, this last year, we had a community-wide gala for Brevard County, and we had just a tremendous turnout, and we celebrated our students. We thanked our hospital affiliates who supported us in our journey.
Yes.
And so that was really the highlight. And then, of course, our match. This was our 5th match, and
that was an event. I remember it. I
yeah.
mean, the imagery, the video that people can see right now as we're talking about.
Yeah, and it's, you know, with 860 alumni to date, we're at a 99.9% placement rate of our graduates that have gone into graduate medical education. And then of course our graduation. So those were the 3 top highlights, but there's so many accomplishments. We had students that published national papers. We had faculty that published national papers. Accomplishments throughout the organization, too many to mention.
Yes.
But as far as highlight moments that everybody worked on, those are the 3, you know, major milestones that we hit.
John, let's finish talking about our Florida campus. You know, what impact has the launch of our Florida campus had so far, and how has the integration been going?
Well, that's a great question. So let me talk about the impact, and I'm going to base my answers on what I hear from our board members that are from the community. The president of Florida Institute of Technology, Dr. Nicolo, Mike Seeley, who's with Health First, which is our large clinical affiliate, and from Parish Medical Center, from Orlando Health Hospitals, physicians in the community that we visit with. They've been nothing but impressed with the students that they've met throughout the community, the students that are doing their clinicals that are coming from our campus. So our impact has really been that the community has seen the dawn of a new medical school, and our presence helped create the launch of new medical residencies, graduate medical education within the county as well.
Yes.
So there'll be new residencies started over the next several years, and we feel honored, and we get credit for basically helping spur that dialogue with our partners, and our presence has helped launch those initiatives.
Let's talk about our students, the reason that we're all here. We've seen strong engagement across our student body. How is that shaping the culture of Burrell?
Well, I can't say enough. I mean, that's why we're all here. That's what we're about, is our students. We have over 70 organizations, student-led, student-driven organizations that are so focused and active within the community here in New Mexico, in Florida, in our regional academic centers in El Paso, in Tucson, in Albuquerque, the Four Corners, Southeast New Mexico. They're out on weekends serving the public with health fairs. They're in, retirement homes. They're in homeless shelters, safety net providers, lending a hand. And our mission medicine curriculum is harnessing that as well throughout all of our communities. It's just, I'm very proud of our students and who they are and what they represent.
John, they've given me the cue for time. What message do you have for our students, our faculty and staff, as we start this new chapter together?
As always, and people that know me, stay positive, keep a positive mindset. Whenever there's an obstacle, ask questions, ask for help. There's always a solution, there's always a way, and just be a good team member. Help one another, treat one another with respect. We're all in it together.
Yes.
And let's focus on the mission. And if we do that, we're going to continue to be successful.
John, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks.
And we'll be right back. It's white coat season. Burrell College is getting ready for 2 back-to-back white coat ceremonies. Learn how we are welcoming more than 300 new student doctors.
I got it! I got it! We're going to do that!
Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, here at Burrell, we're getting excited about 2 amazing events that are coming up. To tell us a little bit more about them, I'm joined now by April Lujan with our Student Affairs Department. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Sid.
So right off the bat, tell us about Student Affairs. What do y'all do?
Oh my goodness. So Student Affairs, I like to see us as a toolbox of student success. So we have everything from student organizations, which Jeremy Talby and Bonnie in Florida run. And then we have Miley Grandjean, her team of educational specialists. They provide study habits for students. They check in with their mental health. They provide resources if students need to, go find an outlet somewhere.
Yes.
They also provide food pantries here in New Mexico alongside in Florida. And then we have Michelle and her team who do the career counseling for our 3rd and 4th year. So it's a variety. And then me, in my position, I help students at the beginning while they transition into medical school and then follow them through until commencement, because I lead the commencement planning.
Because it takes a village. That's what I was trying to, I mean, wow, that is a lot, but it goes to show that when a student enrolls at Burrell, they have the assistance, they have a way to get the help they need.
Correct. Yes. So our department is ran by Vanessa Richardson, who is our VP of Student Affairs, and just her in herself and her role is how she brings us all together. That's what she does with students. She provides that loving, caring feeling that we can also contribute to our students. So yes, it's like hands on deck. It's a village. We are all there to make sure our students are successful from the beginning all the way through till the end. And they have the resources that they need to do that. So when they leave their families, we want them to make sure that they still are connected in some sense to a family when they're here. And that's what we try to provide our students.
I can tell, because not only do I know you, but and I hope you all can tell, that everybody in Student Affairs, It's not a job for you. You guys genuinely care about the students. You know, I see you guys at match day, commencement, white coat. You all are crying because you care, you genuinely care about the students.
Yes, absolutely. Our students, like I said, we build these relationships with them, and I watch them. It's like watching your child grow from the day that they, step foot on campus to the day that they hit commencement. And it is a overwhelming feeling to know that they, they're going out there and they're going to be successful and they're going to do these grand things, because it's already been proven through many of our students. But yeah, it's the relationship that we build with them that's everlasting. There's students that will come and let us know that they're getting married. They share their newborn pictures with us. And there is some downside where they are just needing somebody to talk to, and we are also there for them. Our doors are always open for our students no matter what.
And that's the point that we're getting across, is that here at Burrell, we care about our students.
Yes, absolutely.
So, exciting events coming up, right?
Yes.
Let's switch it over. Let's talk about white coat. Literally in a few weeks, we have 2 white coat ceremonies back to back. Tell me about that.
So our first white coat ceremony will take place on Wednesday, July 16th in Florida at 5 p.m. at our Clemente Center there on the Florida Institute of Technology campus.
Yes.
And then we're gonna fly home and do it here in New Mexico, July 19th at 10 a.m. to hold white coat in New Mexico. So this is after a full week of orientation for our students. We're welcoming over 200 plus students on both campuses, and for us, it's just a huge milestone for them to receive those white coats.
Right, I think it's about 300, over 300
it is,
students.
You're correct,
over
Sid.
300
It is
students. I'm very rare that I'm correct, but I'll take it when I can get it. So the white coat ceremony, tell us about the symbolism behind it.
Yes, so the white coat is their first, it's a milestone that they get to don this white coat, representing them as a student physician here at Burrell. It is a huge event. It's a significant event to say that they took that step. They went through the process of being interviewed, accepted, and then they're here. They're at Burrell. They're going to be physicians in 4 years, and then that white coat transitions into regalia. And for me, it's the transition and the process that they have taken to get to that commencement ceremony point to be physicians out in the medical field.
That's right. Now they're going to don their white coat, and on their white coat it's going to say student physician.
Correct.
Is that correct? Yes. And at the white coat ceremony, they recite the osteopathic pledge.
Yes, the osteopathic oath. So they'll take it at white coat, they will say their oath, and then they will take it once again as physicians at our commencement ceremony, both with our representation of our dean, who is Dean Peratt.
Yes. That's exciting. If people want more information, because I'm sure there's a lot that we've missed, they can get it where? At our website?
Yes, so go on to burrell.edu. There's a search toolbar, just put in white coat and information about hotels, start times, where to park, any kind of information that we have missed today, it will be on that website. If there's something else that you may need and you just want to have a quick answer, please feel free to reach out to me.
You all don't understand. I had to drag April to come do this because she's so busy. She's got all these, events and students and white coat happening. So thank you so much for being on the show. We truly appreciate it.
You are welcome. Thank you.
And hang out with me as I close that out. Is that cool?
Yes.
So that's our show. If you have any questions or comments about our program, you can send us an email. Our email is communications@burrell.edu. We'd love to hear from you. I'm your host, Sidney Alvarez. Thanks for watching, and until next time.